So here's the way this works. Chris and I each have cards with different things on them, and we will debate whether or not they are. Fruitcake.
Yeah. Look at that.
Is fruitcake a thing? And the reason I ask this is because have you ever seen a fruitcake? Has anyone ever actually seen like an actual fruitcake brought not ironically to someone's house?
And do they even eat it?
Yeah,
you know
well, I mean, first of all, I've never seen one, so I don't know if it's edible. But I can only assume that this kind of thing like never goes bad.
I think it's funny that like fruitcake is this like cockroaches, like it could last a nuclear apocalypse.
Dude, if you're like bunkering down in like a fallout shelter, thank God Aunt Nancy brought like those 7 fruitcakes every year.
They never go bad.
Now you're set.
You know, if you have a fruitcake recipe, I
like a comment in the comments below and let us know your best fruitcake recipe. and send pictures to us. Tweet at us at We Have a Show and use the hashtag We Have a Show and show us your fruitcake. I don't think this is real. I don't think this is a thing.
All right, it's not a thing. It's not a thing.
All right, you're up.
All right, yeah. Okay, here we go. Mall Santa.
Mall Santa is unfortunately a thing.
And it's a really weird
It's a weird thing.
I don't like this tradition. I think it's kind of awkward that you have thousands of Santas across the country posing to be the one true Santa.
Like here we have the one true Santa.
The one true one Santa.
What would happen if like you're a kid and you're going shopping with your mom and you go to one mall and you go see Mall Santa? And then you go to a different mall and you see a different guy as Mall Santa. At what point, as a kid, are you like, time out, wait a minute.
Something's up
Santa
here.
Incorporated is like a bigger machine than I used to think it was.
It just makes me nuts. Like, Mall Santas are a thing, and whoa, it sucks, but it's okay.
All right, so here's my next one. Caroling. Christmas caroling, is this a thing?
You know, it's funny you bring that up because you see it in the movies,
right?
Like,
it happens all the time.
They're dressed up in their
and
things.
Everyone's
like who owns that like clothing in their closet?
That they only use once a year, and it just stays in the closet.
And it's like perfectly in mint condition.
In the movies, it's portrayed as like this spontaneous, like, oh, we're going Christmas caroling. Yeah. Oh, look, carolers, honey.
Carolers are
outside
the door.
Carolers. Yeah, but do they practice?
Yeah, do they practice? And like, what if they're bad?
I've never seen a caroler.
Yeah,
like they've never in my life have had a caroler knock on my door.
So we did this thing in the Glee Club. We used to carol,
right,
in New York City.
I've seen you guys do that. Club did. Yeah, that's like in the city. That's like in New York.
I know. I've never had a group of carolers
like
come knocking on my door. And I don't know if I would want that either.
You can't be like, guys, please stop caroling.
Get off my lawn. I'm going to call the cops if you keep singing, because this is torture.
It's always that verse like, and give us some figgy pudding, and no, I don't have any made. It's like, I'm not going to give you food to random strangers. Even if in the spirit of giving, if like, I understand, like, oh, like, you know, I'll pay them, like, just tip them or something. But, like, what if you just don't have anything to give?
Yeah.
But they're expecting you to give them something. Right.
It's a lot of people to feed, too. I mean, you gotta, like, feed a whole Christmas dinner.
Do you have to, like, have a dinner on standby just in case Christmas carolers show up?
And then they never show up anyways, and then you just have all this extra food.
They never show up because it's not a thing.
Boom. Roasted. Caroling. Not a thing.
Not a thing.
Not a thing. All right. This is definitely a thing. Right?
Yeah.
Competition.
Okay,
so
that's a thing.
What I mean by that is there's this competitive nature about Christmas. It's kind of annoying. It's like, oh, what'd you get? Oh, I got this. You know, it's like always the best.
It's like, oh, like, well, you got this. Well, I got this.
Yeah,
you know?
And everyone's like, oh, I got the best spiked eggnog, or oh, I got the best fruit cake, which isn't a thing.
It's not a thing.
So I got the best chocolate chip cookies, or you know, I just think it's so funny how like amped up my family.
Because you see it in movies all the time. You see like in The Grinch, they're competing for like best Christmas lights, or like
Christmas decorations.
Or like Jingle All the Way, like oh, Turbo Man, I need to get Turbo Man for my kid.
It's funny that my aunts they do this all the time. Like they come in baking their like pizzelles or their truffles or their.
To be fair, I would get competitive over pizzelles.
What?
Because my
pizzelles.
Time out.
My family's pizzelles are better than your family's.
No, hey, Great Grandma Cuzo's pizzelle recipe from Napoli is the best. It's totally the best.
My Aunt Diane, she makes 1,000 pizzelles.
Oh no, well we make 1,001.
Okay, I see how it is.
Okay, ugly sweaters. Is this a thing?
Well, the answer is yes.
Well, so hear me out. Okay. Yes, it is a thing.
It is indeed a thing.
But I feel like it's a thing now to like you wear them ironically. Like we have ugly sweater parties.
We're like trolling.
Right. It's like we wear them knowing they're horrible.
Like I bought this suit because I was trolling the ugly sweater.
Yeah,
phenomena.
exactly. True ugly sweaters. So just like sweaters.
Yes.
It's like a time travel paradox.
Yes.
It's like if you go back in time to tell yourself something that you then like think of, where was the original idea?
Yeah. Like who thought this was a great move? It's funny. I wonder where that tradition came from.
I would love to like find the transition point in society where like ugly Christmas sweaters became like ugly sweaters.
Yeah. Like, where's the joke?
Where are we, like, when do we become self-aware of our ugly sweaters? That's what I want to know. Mistletoe. Is this a thing?
You know, I'm gonna say that, strangely, it is indeed a thing.
I completely disagree with you.
What?
I don't think people, this is not a thing that
like,
people
it's not an
do.
observable thing. Like, people don't do this.
It's another one of those, we see it in movies.
But, like, where is it in the real life? Where is it in the real world?
Never happens.
You know, that's funny that you bring that up, because you're right. I don't know if I've ever actually seen a mistletoe. It's kind of like a weird...
It's like it's like an ugly like piece of lettuce hanging from a ceiling.
It's kind of like a men's package, like genitalia.
It's like a green ball sack hanging from the ceiling. Sometimes there's a little like red bow wrapped.
Exactly. I don't get it. I don't understand.
But it's also so even if someone at like who's throwing a Christmas party hangs mistletoe up. No one ever stands under it. You know,
nobody wants to be. No one's
to be like the lonely person who is very, very clearly standing in the one spot of the room, like
waiting for that kiss.
Who's gonna kiss me? Like no one does that. That is not a thing.
It's kind of creepy, actually.
People just drink a lot and like hook up in the closet.
Yeah, they're not gonna like make the mistletoe. Like mistletoe's like you must kiss.
Oh, like ooh. Jerry over there standing under the mistletoe. Who's gonna be the lucky one to kiss him?
Do you know that mistletoe is poisonous?
No.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah, so don't eat it. I found that out the hard way. Oh, shit. That's ridiculous. Coal.
Ooh, like coal in the stocking.
We have the cleanest coal.
We have
the most clean
We
coal.
will make coal back. We will bring coal back, everybody.
You know,
coal is
that's
back.
all Trump is. Just Santa trying to bring coal back.
There's a sketch in there where Donald Trump is actually Santa Claus going undercover as a politician in order to revitalize the coal industry because people have stopped using coal in their stockings.
And they need coal in their stockings. I don't know if coal's a thing.
No one actually puts coal in their stockings.
That's pretty fucked up.
That's I feel like if you were the kid that got coal in their stocking,
you were really bad.
You would have like emotional baggage for the rest of your life. I think even like the most terrible kid on the planet, his parents would encourage that behavior and still love him and like still buy him an Xbox.
Coal, not a thing.
Not a thing.
If you do give coal to your kids, we're gonna have a talk, you and I. All right.
Christmas as an adult.
Xmas as an adult.
Is this a thing?
Is this a thing? I mean,
yes,
yes, we are experiencing.
Yeah, like it's weird. It's a weird thing
because I feel like when you hit a certain age, the magic not died. It's not dead.
No, but I hear like at one point there's just like a collective sigh of relief where we don't have to do the facade anymore.
Yeah.
You know, like when you're like 14, 15, like when you get to high school
and everyone's like, wait, what?
It's like, oh, okay, like we can just breathe. You know, I feel like that's how it is.
Yeah, but I felt for me like the magic kind of like went away a little bit.
Yeah.
Not that I still get into Christmas.
I can tell.
It's just as an adult, Christmas becomes more of like a responsibility. Like, all of a sudden you gotta like buy gifts for this person. Oh, I gotta get to that Secret Santa thing. Oh, I gotta get to this thing. All of a sudden it's like you're no longer enjoying Christmas. It's more like the magic of it. You have to just get all these jobs done.
Right. I think Christmas as an adult is a thing because obviously A, the holiday, and B, it's still a fun time of year. It's my favorite time of year.
Together, yeah.
But the idea that the magic of Christmas is gone when you become an adult is not a thing.
Yeah.
It's totally not a thing because eventually you're gonna have kids and then it starts over again. It's a cycle.
The cycle, yeah. And then you get to bring the magic again, and then you get all excited.
Yeah. I think for me, the thing that's like the quintessential marker of like where we are on the Christmas spectrum is how excited you are to receive socks on Christmas. Because when you're a kid and like your aunt gives you socks, you're just like,
oh, are you kidding me? This is the worst gift ever.
Really? Socks? But then the older you get, you reach a point where like socks are the most important thing in your life. Seriously? And you're just like, thank God I got new socks because I
don't have any good pairs.
Don't have any good pairs anymore.
For me, it's underwear. I get so excited when I get new fresh underwear because I've been wearing the same pair for like 2 weeks.
Dude, there's nothing. in today, like we're millennials in today's economy, we can't afford clothes.
You know the going price for my underwear? It's like $30,000. I don't have that kind of money just lying around.
It's like 2 Bitcoin for a pair of underwear now.
For me, when I started asking for like household cleaning products for Christmas, that's what I knew. The magic kind of died a little bit. I asked for a vacuum one year for Christmas.
Chris, I remember you calling me like the next day and be like, Zach, I got a vacuum for Christmas. I'm so stoked.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great.
When I got a Swiffer, I almost cried. It's like when I opened my N64, that was magic. But then now I cry when I get a Swiffer.
It's like imagine like Nintendo. You remember Nintendo 64, kid?
Yeah.
Nintendo 64.
I mean, we were like that.
But
dude,
like we're like a Swiffer wet jet.
Yeah.
It's a Swiffer wet jet.
I don't even have to do anything.
I just push the button and it sprays.
God, this is sadness of an adult at Christmas time.
I hate being an adult. It sucks.
Maybe that's why I drink so much.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We have a show.